Welcome to the first episode in the electricity system series, and let's begin. Let's set up our content folder. So right click, new folder, electricity, and inside of here, let's start off with a blueprint class actor component. Let's call this build component. This one's going to be very simple, just to place the instances down. Then the next one is going to be another component, and this is going to be our power component. Now this one is very important. For this one you could use like some other building systems, maybe one of the ones that I have in my tutorials or some other ones. This one's going to be very specific for this tutorial. Okay, so we have those two. Let's go ahead and let's create a blueprint interface so we can interact between things, and let's call this BPI power. Then also we're gonna need a enumerator, which I'm gonna call e-power type, to determine if it's a generator, consumer, whatever. Then the next thing is a structure. This one's gonna be called S-power component. So we have a power component, and we also will use a structure because in blueprints, you cannot do arrays within arrays. So by using a structure, we can make an array inside of an array. So we're going to do that. Let's call this power component. And the type of it is going to be a power component, the object type. And this needs to be an array, like so. We're going to use this later once we are going to start making our power manager. So this isn't going to be needed early, but let's set up all the necessary blueprints that we are going to need in the whole series. So we need another structure. We're going to call this S-power connection struct. Now this one is going to display, it will hold the data of the actors that are getting connected in the network. So the first one is going to be, let's call this other actor. So this is going to live inside of our power component. Each electricity actor is going to have that power component, and so they're going to be the owners, and then the other actor is going to be the one that it is getting connected to. Now the type is just going to be a regular actor, object reference, set another variable, and we're going to do other power component. The type is going to be our power component object reference. Then we also will need, so we're going to have cables. So we're going to have a cable actor as well. That's going to represent the visual part of the connection. We're going to have that one, actor type. And the last one is going to be the attach point. And we're going to make this into a primitive component so that we could use pretty much any component to determine the location. So that's it for this structure. Now, one more thing that we need is, let's go to the blueprint class, all classes, and let's look for a game instance. And I'm going to make a game instance, and I'm going to call this power game instance. Now, only one of these is going to be, well, this is going to be used to spawn the power manager, which is going to be, there's going to be only one of those. And we're going to use this later specifically so that once we get to replication part, the multiplayer side, so that it only talks with the server, because the clients don't need to do all the math and stuff. Okay, so that's it for these pieces. Let's make a new folder. Let's call this components. And let's bring two of our components inside of there. Move here. I'm going to do the same for structures. I'm going to move both of the structures inside of here. Now let's set up some functions inside of our BPI power. So first function, BPI return power component. And this is going to need an output. I'm just going to call this power comp. And this is going to be our power component object type, so that we can get our power component straight away. Now, one more function is going to be the BPI return attach point component. This one is going to output us a, let's call this component and this is going to be a primitive component, and we're going to use this interface call to know where we need to attach our cable to. And the last one is going to be the BPI toggle machine. Now, every single machine that basically like uses power, we're going to send info to it whether it has power. So we're going to have a single input. We're going to call this has power, and this is going to be a Boolean value, like so. And throughout the entire series, we don't need to touch this interface anymore. At least for the base series. We might have additional videos later, but that's a different story. So, again, new folder, actors. Let's start working with the actors. So, we're going to have 3 main actors. The first one is going to be just a regular actor. We're going to call this BP power cable. Let's open this one up. And what we're going to do over here is add a cable component. Let's drag this on top of the default scene root to make it the root. And so over here under the cable properties, the end location should be set to 0 so that we don't have any offsets. And the cable length, I'm going to expand this to 500 for now. That's going to be it. That's pretty much all that we need. We can also, I think we can disable thick as well. Thick isn't really needed for this guy. Let's close it off. Then let's go ahead and create another blueprint class. So this power cable isn't going to have any other logic whatsoever. This is just a visual representation of a cable. It will not have any brains or anything like that. So then new class, another actor. Let's call this BP power manager. We're not going to do anything with it as of right now. This is going to come later in the series, but I just made it because so you know what actors we will have at the end. Oh, and last one for now is going to be the BP power master. Now, every other blueprint when it comes to power poles, light poles, generators, consumers, anything like that is going to be a child of this master class, the power master. So let's open it up and let's give him some things that every single one of those actors will need. The first thing is our interface so that we can communicate with it. So under the class settings, interfaces, implemented interfaces, and let's add our BPI power. And as soon as we do, we get these functions over here. So we have the return attachment point, return power component. What does it mean? It means that we need to add these. So let's add a new component, and this is going to be our power component. So now what we can do is we can grab this power component and we can return it over here. Now the other one is our attachment point. For this one, I'm just going to use an arrow. You can use pretty much any other component if you like. I'm just going to use arrow. I'm going to grab this and plug this in inside of our return attach point component. Now, one more thing under the class defaults, we don't need thick. Let's just disable it. It's not needed whatsoever. Okay, so we are good on this one. Now these are the 3 main ones, the unique ones. And now every other one is going to be a child of our power master. So let's go ahead and let's create a new folder, consumers. Let's right click on our power master, create a child blueprint class, and we're going to call this BP consumer master. Let's bring this in over here, move it over here, and then let's create another folder and let's call this generators, and right click on the power master again, create another child class, BP generator master. Now why am I doing this like so is now every generator is going to come from this class and every consumer is going to come from this class, and I'm doing this because later down in the series, we're going to request for a group of actors, a group of consumers, a group of this, a group of that. In the code, it just might be more simpler to just call this specific actor, not multiple different classes. Because if we call this one, then that means that every single child of it is going to be called as well if we need to. So you'll see that later. Okay, so now let's go ahead, let's create another child from our power master, which is going to be our BP electric pole. And now in this one, let's start working on the visuals. Now this isn't going to be too smart. It's going to be used just for connections. It's not going to hold any logic as of right now, apart from being a part of a connection. So let's go ahead and let's add a cube just for the visuals. You can use any static mesh if you like. I'm just going to use a cube of 0.1.14. Be good, 4 meters high, like this. And now we need to adjust the attachment point. Now this is going to be our power pole. I'm going to move this to the very top. Now if you're using a static mesh with a designated location for the cable, move your arrow to that specific location. For me, this is going to be it. Okay, that's our power pole. Now under the consumers, child class, BP light pole. Again, let's add a cube. Same size, 0.1, 0.1, 0.4. Not 0.4, 4, full 4. Like so. Move it up. Move the arrow up. And this one I'm going to make slightly bit more stylish. One more cube of like 1.1.1. Move it up to over here. And then let's add a sphere. Sphere over here. Do like 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Like this. Should be good. And let's add a, I'm going to add a light, a point light. You can add any other light type if you want to. I'm just going to do this one. Like this. Perfect. So we have our light pole. And then let's create a generator. Generator master, right click, create child blueprint class, BP small gen. Over here, another cube. Move it above the ground. And I'm just going to add another cube. And I'm going to make this like 0.1, 0.1, 0.5. Move it up a bit. And realign the attachment point to over here. There we go. So these are going to be all the blueprints inside of our content folder throughout the entire series. When it comes to like the base series, we might add more stuff once the series are done, but this is the main tutorial and this is all that we're going to have for this. One thing that I didn't set up was our e-power type. So let's open that one up, and over here let's add 4 entries. I think should be good. So the first one is going to be empty by default. The next one is going to be electric generator. And the next one is going to be electric consumer. And this one is going to be the electric pole, like so. Okay, so let's see you guys in the next one where we're going to set up our power component.